Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jackson Haney.
And I'm Randall Rowell. This is Sports Night.
The Flomaton Hurricanes continue their winning ways as they picked up an important region win last Friday night against Cottage Hill. Let's take a look at the highlights.
Starting us off is the double handoff from Blake Max to Jax Fillmore. And then to Akel Dixon, who fumbles the ball but recovers it and sprints to the outside for a first down. Max takes a snap and hands it off to Dixon, who finds an opening for an 11-yard gain. Taking the direct snap, Fillmore barrels through the middle for a Flomaton touchdown. Max rolls to his right and connects on a pass to Dixon, who breaks the tackle for a Hurricanes first down. Max drops back to throw and completes a screen pass to Fillmore, who runs it into the end zone and helps the Hurricanes pick up 6. The Warriors attempt to run a sweep, but they are stopped behind the line by Miles Adams. Cottage Hill's quarterback attempts to throw, but the pass is broken up by Dixon. Fillmore takes the handoff and breaks to his right, where he is pushed out at around the 20-yard line. Fillmore looks like he will be stopped, but he breaks free and sprints down the field for another Hurricane touchdown. The Warriors attempt to run the ball, but the play goes nowhere as the running back is met by the Hurricane defense. The Warriors fumble the snap and the Hurricanes capitalize, getting a tackle for loss. The Warriors quarterback looks to convert on fourth down, but is met at the line of scrimmage by Brody Phillips. Fillmore spins out of the tackle and gets a first down before being pushed out at the 35. Fillmore looks like he'll be stopped, but is pushed into the end zone by his teammates for the Canes touchdown. The Canes look on in awe as Fillmore scores his 5th and final touchdown of the game. The Hurricanes remain undefeated in the region, defeating Cottage Hill 34-14.
Assistant coach Scott Robinson has been with the team for a long time, and this year he has taken over as the defensive coordinator. We talked with Coach Rob as well as some of the players to see how the season is going thus far.
All right, yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with how the season's going so far. We're obviously 3-1. I've got a lot of good teams left to play, so there's still a lot to to look forward to. A lot of improvement that still needs to be made, but every week when we pop in the tape after the game, we feel like our guys are getting better. You see improvement, so you've got to be satisfied with that. We play with a lot of effort in every game, and a lot of resiliency. We've been able to win the 3 games we've won have kind of been second half wins where we've kind of maybe outlasted our opponent and everything. So you always feel good about the resiliency of your team when you see them outperforming their opponents late in games. So really proud of the guys, really proud of the team. The coaches, we all obviously are working hard, but it's still really about the players. They're the ones that are out there doing it and putting in the work, the time, the effort. And we've just got some really good guys that I'm really proud to be coaching. Yeah, as far as rivalries go, we've already played one of our biggest rivals, probably our biggest rival being Northview. They beat us last year in, a tough game down there at their place. It was kind of neck and neck in the first half, and then they kind of got away from us in the second half. This year it was just the total opposite. Really, really hard-fought game through 3 quarters. We kind of pulled away in the 4th quarter, so it was nice to get that win against, what I would say is our biggest rival. Other rivalries this week, we've got Excel. That's always kind of had a little bit of a history of being a hard-fought game. They're not too far away from us. We play them in JV. Our kids know their kids. We play them in 7-on-7 in the summer, so there's a rivalry component there. Others that kind of have some of the same feel, or, you know, we played Atmore in the spring, and even though we don't play them in the regular season, there's a little bit of a rivalry component there because of proximity. Same thing with WS Neal. We don't really compete against them in a lot of other stuff throughout the summer, but with just due to proximity, our kids being, you know, in trade school sometimes with their kids, there's a rivalry component there. So we've got that one to look forward to down the road. But this week we play Excel. A little bit of a rivalry there and a big game because it's a region game and it's the next game, so it's the most important.
In the regions, easy chance to make the playoffs now, so all we got to do is keep winning. Favorite play? It was probably the pick that won us the game against Cottage Hill last week. Really sparked us in the second half and got us going. To finish out high school, see how high school goes, and maybe college if the Lord's willing.
Cool. Probably just hit somebody for real. I love hitting people. I plan to go to college, hopefully. You know, I think we got a really good chance. We 2-0 in the region right now, and I say we got like a really good chance of making it to the playoffs. Definitely Mustang. Ball come to my side.
Just getting used to being on the road and people being leaders, and we got a bunch of younger kids on the team, so they do a lot of playing. They think it's just like a game or whatever. But yeah, it's pretty hard.
Okay. Do you believe the team could have a repeat of last Friday night against Excel?
Yes, I do think we can. We're a very good team. We might be young, but we have a lot of leaders on the team. I think we could get it done.
Okay. Are there any players on Excel team that you feel like the team should have their own?
No, not at all.
Okay. Do you believe Jax can keep his measurement from last going to the last week game?
Yes. Jax is running behind a very good O-line, and Jax is a very skilled running back, so I think he'll be okay.
You know, it was a little weird being in a different environment, but I feel like the team really came together and we picked up a huge win in our region. I feel like Cottage Hill and Excel are around the same skill level, and Excel and Cottage Hill have already played this season, and Excel came out with a win. It was 28-26, I believe. So I feel like we can pick up another huge region win against Excel. We have a few all right players, but I don't think they really have anybody that we need to worry about. Jax is really good and really consistent at what he does, and I feel like he can pick up another big game with a few touchdowns. T.R. Miller played one of the best teams in 4A last Friday as the Jackson Aggies came to Bruton. Let's take a look at the action.
Nathan Commander takes the snap, rolls out right, looks, throws to number 4, Scooter Williams, for a first down. Nathan Commander takes the snap, rolls out left, throws to Eli Hubbard. Eli Hubbard will be chopped down around the 40. Nathan Commander takes the snap, fakes a handoff, throws to Brody Anthony, who picks up a first down. Nathan Commander takes the snap, throws it to Takai Askew. Takai has blockers in front and will pick up a huge first down for T.R. Miller. Nathan Commander takes the snap, throws to a wide open Brody Anthony. Brody Anthony will score, touchdown T.R. Miller. Nathan Commander takes a snap, fakes a handoff, throws to number 4, Scooter Williams, who makes one man miss and has green grass ahead of him. He will finally be tracked down around the 10-yard line. Nathan Commander takes a snap, hands it off to Jordan Jolly. Jolly makes one man miss and will be tackled around the 35-yard line. Nathan Commander takes a snap, fakes a handoff, throws to Brody Anthony, who's tackled around the 57. Number 1, Landon Duckworth will take the snap, immediately pressured by a group of Tigers, and will be sacked by a host of Tigers. Nathan Commander takes the snap, hands the ball off to Jolly. Jolly makes two-man miss and gets a first down. Eli Hubbard will punt the ball to Jackson. What a punt by Eli Hubbard. Takes a T.R. Miller bounce and will be pinned around the 4-yard line. Nathan Commander takes a snap, zips it over the middle to Marshall Lovelace, who will be tackled around the 50. Number 5 takes the snap, hands it off to number 24, who will be met by a group of Tigers. Nathan Commander will take the snap, hand it off to number 27, J.J. Montgomery. He will pick up a first down.
Shifting focus to WS Neal, last Friday night was their homecoming game, and they took on Monroe County in an important region matchup. Let's take a look at the action.
Two tight ends in the ball game. Carter Hodges under center, going to hand off to Likely again. Likely bounces it outside, got running room. He's going to outrun everybody. That's going to be a touchdown for the Blue Eagles. They're going to kick it again. There's the kick. Low line drive kick, going to bounce on the ground, going to bounce around. Now it's going to be fielded. He's got some blockers, got some speed. Here he comes, number 11, and he finally is wide receivers wide to both sides. Little pistol formation. Handoff is going to be to Likely right up the middle, and he's right up the middle for a touchdown. Touchdown. Let's see what, no, they're going to throw it. They throw a slant, they throw a pick. As he overthrew his receiver.
Omar's.
Yep, that's going to be, he's got a convoy and a touchdown. Touchdown. Proud to be on the air after we got a little late start, but we've got those technical Here's the I formation. There's the snap. Right up the middle, it's Omar. No, it's not. It's John Andrews. Okay. There's the same set. There goes John. Receiver steal to both sides. Quarterback going to take it, going to run it himself. Second down and 4, a long 4. There's the snap. Going to be a handoff. Oh, he made that mistake. He should have kept coming. Backs in the backfield with C4. They're going to hand off right up the middle. Two pullers come near. Oh, what a move. What a move. He could go.
He will.
Yeah, he's going to go. Ain't nobody going to catch him. That's number 1. That's Jalen Likely for a touchdown. Welcome back. Neal with the football. There's the snap. C4 looking downfield. He's going to tuck it and run it, trying to get out of bounds. Doug. Jalen Likely in the backfield. He's in there for protection. C4 is going to be flush, looking to throw the ball downfield. He airs it out. Touchdown. Receivers to both sides. C4, the quarterback, looking downfield. Got a man open. It's a slot. He's going to go. That's a touchdown. Number 2 on the reception. The zeros are on the clock, and the Neal Blue Eagles and the Monroe County High School Tigers, they're going to walk across at midfield and shake hands, and that's going to do it.
Following their win, the Eagles have another important matchup on their schedule. We talked to some senior players about what we can expect about the next big game on their schedule, Hillcrest.
It means everything to me. I mean, it relates to real life in a way, get hit, knock down, you can get back up, you know what I'm saying? Everything I'm giving to you, got to fight for almost every yard, everything in life. So, I mean, it feels good. I mean, just going up, the rivalry between us and all, just, bragging rights and all that. I mean, I grew up with them guys, so it's always fun to play against them. I got into the football at a young age, about 6 years old. My mama, she got tired of me and my twin John. We just always causing ruckus around the house, so we signed up for football when I was 6 years old, and then I just grew up watching, documentaries and stuff like me and Joe Green and, Troy Polamalu, all the old legends. So they made me fall in love with the game, and that's why I'm playing right now.
Well, football means a lot to me. It's life. Like, I couldn't go a day without playing football. Like, if I have a bad day at school, I'm gonna fix it out in football. Helps you out throughout life. Like, it teaches a lot of things and just helps you get throughout. The reason I started playing football was because of my dad. We used to go to my grandfather's house every Sunday, and we'd go and watch the New Orleans Saints, and I fell in love with it. And then Coach Doug Sims, he came up to me and kind of made me fall in love with it in Pee Wee, my 11-12U season. I just fell in love with it ever since. Playing Hillcrest this week, there ain't gonna be much of a difference. We've developed more team chemistry, and we've gotten together more along. We took one of their best players, and he's helped us out a lot and helped the offensive game and cornerback defensive game. So I feel like we were ready.
It means a lot. Takes away stress. That's why I play it. Football to me is an escape from my everyday things. I started playing football because I fell in love with it at a young age.
Well, I think probably the biggest thing that makes this game important, of course, is our next one on the schedule, but we already had that one region loss earlier in the year to Mobile Christian, so this game here, it has a lot of ramifications on going to the playoffs and where we could possibly be in the upper part of the region or at the bottom part of the region, So I think that's the real importance of this game is playoff implications. I think the keys to win this week are probably pretty much like every week, turning the ball over. Who doesn't turn the ball over the most? Because we're both pretty equal football teams. I mean, they're 0-4 coming in, but as everybody knows, they played 4 quality teams, so they've got they've got a tough schedule behind what they've played already. So I think turnovers is going to be important, and then who can field position is going to be important in this game. Who does well in the kicking game, and who has a short field to play on and who has a long field to play on. I think all those things are very important, and we got to be sure and not give up the big play. They have some explosive athletes, and we got to not give up the big play in this game.
The WS Neal volleyball season is in full swing. We talked to some of the players about the season.
To like communicate, like have good energy and positive energy.
I just make a change.
We're getting the huddle, we fixed it.
What?
How do you handle making mistakes during the game?
Just learn from what I did, do it.
So far.
Good job, question.
Your favorite game of the season so far?
I don't know who we played, but it was a really good game. It was like, I was thinking last played. It was really good. It was a good game, and a fun game, and close game.
Region play continues tomorrow night as WS Neal finally hits the road for a big game in Evergreen against the Hillcrest Jaguars on WBZR 105.9 FM. The Flomaton Hurricanes travel to XL. You can listen to that game on WPFL 105.1 FM. And the TR Miller Tigers will host the Makos from Orange Beach on WKNU 106.3 FM. Kickoff for all games is, of course, 7 p.m. That's our show for this week. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Jackson Haney.
And I'm Randall Rowell. Good night, everyone.